Alright, good morning. Oh, music is super loud. Hold up. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. What do we got for news today? Business inventories at 10, that's it. Good morning. You're extremely quiet, Scream. I don't know if it's just me.
I think I'm just not talking. Maybe. Speak up.
Yeah, I can hear Fooly. It sounds like you're like a mile away. A mile away and not yelling, just whispering through the wind. What's good, fellas? How you guys doing?
Good.
Any better? Not really.
That's similar.
You sound normal to me. You always sound quiet though.
It's true.
Dang, what a push. Maybe you could boost me.
Looking for a boost, brother?
Boost me. That was weird.
I had a level right around that, like 137 or like resistance, and it rejected pretty strong off of it. Damn. I spent I don't know how many hours yesterday just looking at charts and backtesting stuff. I may have found some sauce.
Oh yeah?
I may have uncovered some secret sauce.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's just, the market makers don't want you to know it, but I know it now.
Hell yeah.
No, I just started noticing some things, and then I went and rewatched a video one of the videos that like got me into using the volume profile stuff, and I must have like missed it, but he talks about pretty much like what I found. I like rewatched the video, and he mentions like pretty much what I was looking at, and
What you noticed?
yeah, maybe it was like in my subconscious because I had watched that video before, but I wasn't applying it. And then like yesterday, I was just reviewing my trade and looking at charts and like thinking like, all right, was there something I missed? And then I noticed a pattern. And then I went and watched his video, and he pretty much like specifically outlines exactly what I was looking at as like one of the strategies he uses. And I was like, holy shit.
That's kind of cool. Would that have helped you yesterday?
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, okay, so you know the long position where I was like, oh, I like a long here, but I don't want to take the risk?
Right.
This strategy, or like it pretty much bottom ticked it like to the point. Also the exact same thing as what I was looking at resistance at 137 here, and it like would have top ticked it to the point off this morning so far as terms of a resistance. Basically, it's you look at like price action that's either strong or weak on like a 1 hour, and then you look at the volume profile of that, and you look at where that volume is located. So nothing too like different from what I was doing. But specifically, wow, it's pretty crazy. He talks about like stacked volume profiles. So like yesterday morning on the 1 hour, we have, if you look at like the 8 hour and the 9 hour candles on the 1 hour from yesterday morning, they're both pretty bullish. And then if you look at the volume profile of them, they're both stacked. Like the point of control, or the most volume for both those candles, is like right in the same area, and it's like right at 870, and that's where it pulled back before it had that massive rip. So it's basically like identifying like bullish or bearish market structure or like price action on a higher time frame, and then looking and seeing if like the point of control or the volume is also bullish or bearish. For example, like if the volume was all located at the top of those candles, that would be a little concerning. But like if the volume, or excuse me, if price closes above it, it shows that like there was a buy imbalance within that volume, if that makes sense.
Kinda, yeah.
And so both of them had bullish price action, both of them had bullish volume profiles, and then both of them had volume profiles that were like stacked in the same area. And then you see price pull back exactly to that volume and then just rip from there. And so it's like pretty much what I was looking at for like this morning, the rejection off of like 137, 138, kind of right in that area. As I was looking at like 3 and 4 a.m. on the 1 hour, and we have like, because we kind of top out, right? We're on the 1 hour, we're kind of failing to go higher, and we break lower at 3 a.m. I guess my time, 2 a.m. for you, Fully, and then the following candle is like looks pretty weak. And then it sells off from that point, like into the pre-market. And then if you look at the volume profiles of those two candles, they're both stacked right in that like 137 area. And then price comes up and tests it real quick and then just immediately rejects. So it's looking at like, yeah, price action and then volume profile. So if it all kind of aligns, then it's a good area to look for like price coming into that area for liquidity and then continuation of the move.
So right now, are you more bearish than bullish because of that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would be like, I don't really have a bias at this point. It's, yeah, I guess maybe I could see it pulling back further. I think it's also like a little early in the day. Like I didn't even think of really taking that trade because it was just right off the open.
Sure.
But then like the opposite is true. Like yesterday, if you guys you need to focus and need me to shut up, let me know.
I don't have anything I'm looking for yet.
Rejection was really nice though. So yesterday the high, or like I guess not the high day, but that like 10 a.m. candle before it had a big pullback.
Yeah.
So it moved all the way up, and this is actually I took 2 losses up there trying to long it, and when it pulled back, and this would have helped me avoid those. So if I look at like the 1 hour volume profile of that green candle at 9 a.m. your time, 10 a.m. mine, like all the volume was concentrated at the very top of the candle, which is like that gives an indication of a potential reversal. Like ideally on that candle, I'd want to see it close above the volume. But yeah, all the volume was located at the top, and then if you look at like where that volume is compared to where it rejected, it's like the exact same point. So just stuff like that. Like it helps identify either continuation areas for continuation or areas of potential reversals.
Makes sense.
Likewise, if you have like a big red candle, but all the volume's at the very bottom, that's a good sign that it could bounce from there. Alright, that's it. Sorry, I was just nerding out yesterday. I honestly don't even know. I have like brain fog because I was just staring at charts for like 6 hours straight.
I'd be doing that, especially after a red day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was just trying to understand like where I went wrong or how I could identify things a little better, and then I started noticing these things and went back and watched that video, and then I went back to the charts and really started digging in. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I get it. That's cool though. I like that. Seems like you like it too.
Hello guys,
What's up, Yvonne?
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Good.
Yeah, I think I just want to have like an understanding of like why, or like a context, you know, other than just being like, oh, it looks bullish and it's at support, but being able to add then like something else.
Yeah, that was the whole reason I started learning this ICT stuff. I just wanted a reason behind why price was moving. So everybody has to figure it out eventually. Doesn't have to be ICT or whatever you're learning, but everybody will eventually find a reason as to why things go. Everybody thinks they're right too.
For sure. So you just gotta find what makes sense.
The difficulty is when something's working and then all of a sudden it just stops.
Mm-hmm.
Because the market's always changing.
Yeah, but also like I'll learn a strategy or whatever, and then it'll be consistent for the 2 weeks that I'm attempting to learn it, and then it'll just absolutely destroy me, and then I just kind of bail on it and find another one, and that's kind of been the pattern for the last 2 years almost. And I even noticed it with this shit that I'm learning now. It's like it was kind of consistent at first, and then it started messing up. So I kind of questioned it, but then I actually went back and looked at what I was doing, and I wasn't doing it right. Like I was trading it wrong. Like I was okay at first, and then for whatever reason I don't know, got overconfident or something and started trading it wrong and thought it was a strategy, and in reality I was just, I don't know, in my head, and had to take a step back and realize that strategy wasn't the problem. I'm not saying that's the case for you, but for me, I think that has been a common pattern that I've noticed.
Yeah, I think for me it was like didn't want to like change my strategy, just wanted to find like a better reasoning, or like, so I'm trading the exact same way, but it's like just using more context, I guess. Like 105 level is really interesting. Sitting right there.
I'm also doing something new from yesterday.
Oh, what are you doing?
No,
Oh, happy Valentine's Day,
decided.
guys, by the way. You're all my Valentines. I hope you like it.
Thanks.
Sorry, Yvonne, what's up?
No worries, man. I decided to size down completely.
Okay.
Lately, I've been missing a lot of my setups. Doesn't mean that that was a good setups, but I don't know, it kind of messed with me money wise, so I decided to size down completely.
Nice.
and trade my to get used to it, and then eventually size up again maybe.
I think that's smart. I think anytime you're like trying something out, yeah, sizing down to the point to where like if you take a loss, you're not like devastated, or not. I guess not like for me. If I size up, I get like scared to take a loss. I don't want to see a big red number.
Yeah.
I took a loss on ES on the open. I saw that maybe on 30-minute chart we are like forming the head and shoulder, and Q is still doing that.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning bearish on the day, honestly.
But TS for some reason is strong from the open. I mean, I took that loss. It's small loss, so I don't even think about it. So that's what I'm trying to do with when I sized up.
Yeah.
So I'm trading really small these couple of weeks, next couple of weeks, so we'll see.
Nice,
How
man.
small is really small for you?
I mean, I'm trading the 2 NQ contracts and 3 yes.
Solid. Okay.
Trade half a contract.
Yeah, when I was trying out this, I definitely was just trading
We're
2.
on 5 both. Or
I trade 2 in Q.
minis.
Micro's full.
Yeah, I know.
I wish one day. It's kind of crazy though. Like yesterday, if I had traded 2 minis, I'd be up like $2,000. How crazy would that be?
It'd be pretty fun.
Then I have a losing day, and it's only $80 on this account, but in real life it's $800. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Anyways, my point was that I entered that trade. I mean, it was maybe early to take the trade, but I took it. It was a loss, but if I stayed in the same position like maybe yesterday, I wouldn't take it. So I'm trying, to get used to my trades.
Nice, man.
Not mess with my plan and to not watch the money, and that's it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I had to take off on Tradeovate. I had to get rid of the little column that displayed my P&L. So it only reads it up at the top, so I just refuse to look at the top of my screen when I'm in a trade now.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I have. Yeah.
I tried going short when it looked like it was gonna break down. Got stopped out, went long. Made back that loss, so now I'm pretty much break like it was gonna break it to the downside and then came right back up. Tricky to read.
Yo sé que tú lo dudas, que yo te quiera tanto. Si quieres me abro el pecho y te entrego el corazón.
I don't know about ES guys, but on Spy we are like 3 points from all-time price.
Hmm.
Again.
Again, that time of the year.
Oh wow. Crazy. sitting is like a good break of under 2100 for a short.
Yeah. I think ES goes higher today.
Wouldn't be surprising. There's not much entry points.
Yeah, there's only one entry I'm looking for. If we can get back down to like 61.36, hold it bullish, I'd be interested in taking it up to like 148.
So we're switching back to ES. Come on, guys.
ES, more like BS.
More like piece of shit.
More like stupid.
Yes.
L stupid.
Whatever, dude. Stay broke, I guess. $20 swings. Cool, dude. I'm just joking. I don't actually feel that way. I think NQ wants to go higher. I'll wait till news though. I don't know if it's on doing anything at all. caught that short. I only took it with 2 contracts because of news coming, but that was pretty nice.
Sick.
What was your price?
133.
Oh man, that's nice.
I just took one off, and I have another at low a day. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, guys.
I was just about ready to give up because it was going kind of slow today.
Never give up, dude.
That was a nice drop though. Right back up.
Never give up on your dreams. Actually, right there was a nice long opportunity, like 104. Yeah. That might have been the play, actually. 'Cause that was my exit, but that was also a very good entry for long. I stopped out my runner. Yeah, I short was nice, but the entry long at 104, that's the move. That's probably gonna rip. It's those stacked volume profiles on bullish 1 hour. Gosh dang it, how could I be so blind? How could I miss it? Oh, for real though. There's some pretty serious resistance up here though.
Yo sé que tú lo dudas, que yo te quiera tanto. Si quieres me abro el pecho y te entrego el corazón.
I'll also be really curious to see what happens up around like 150. It's up there in terms of resistance. But it might not be too significant of a level.
Weird day.
Yeah, but I enter long on that drop and then retake of that yesterday high on QPQ.
Beautiful. Yeah, I kind of wish I was entry at 104. I keep saying it, but that was like a perfect entry long down there. I was already in a short, so I wasn't really thinking of entering long, but
It's very tricky here. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Spy broke all time high, by the way.
I think you're Gucci, Yvonne. Send it to.
Sorry?
I said you're Gucci, dude. You're in a long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be all right.
117 was my entry.
You're up 30 points, brother.
Yeah.
It's looking good. 150, maybe a little bit of resistance here, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem. This looks really strong. I have no level above that.
I'm looking to sell one.
Damn. It's beautiful.
Pre-market high coming up.
Yeah, I sold one. I'm holding one.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm just holding because I don't have level cedar up there all the way till all the way to all-time highs for QQQ. It's like 80 points if I'm counting QQQ, not NQ. I don't know what NQ is it. Same. That was crazy 1 minute candle.
Yeah, NQ's kind of bugging out.
NQ is the new ES, if you didn't know.
Really? Are we all switching over now?
No, ES is now Wilder.
Oh, okay. I like him wild. Just kidding. I'm a very reserved, straight edge.
I think I'm done for today. I took a short up there, and I got out already, but I don't think there was much reason for me to go short, so I'm being stupid today. Call it while I'm up.
Alright. Enjoy your weekend, my friend.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Think about what you've done.
Exit.
I'm just joking. I'm just fucking with you. No, man, enjoy your weekend. Take it off.
Alright. Yeah.
See you next week, buddy.
Enjoy, man.
See ya. Now go stare at the charts for 7 hours and shame yourself like I did.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Yeah, I saw the video, Ryan.
Yeah. In one way I followed my rules, and another way I should have just not traded that at all. Or taken longs there. It's all good. I guess it was like followed my rules on like a micro scale, but on a macro scale I did not. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
But it got me to do a much deeper dive into things. I think I have a better understanding now, so in the end it's probably a good thing.
Sure. I know it's easy to say, but even I cannot. When I say to myself, cannot like follow that rule. Don't let the money, affect your trades.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty aggressive. So.
win, one loss. I'm fine.
Sounds good.
It's good, bruh.
Take it easy, man.
Fully.
Enjoy your weekend.
What are you getting your wife for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna go get a steak dinner, some flowers. I'm gonna hang out tonight. Cook for
Is
her.
it visit some naked Thomas Shelby later?
Yeah, probably.
Sorry, man.
Wear like a pea coat and a beret. I was actually gonna get steak for tonight as well. Steak and potatoes.
Nice plan, boys.
What are you doing for your girlfriends, Yvonne?
For my girlfriends.
Yeah, Miss Waters and whoever else.
We'll see tonight. I have some birthday party later tonight.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go spearfish some octopus for him?
Oh.
That could be a metaphor as well. Yeah. Nighttime spearfishing, huh?
Of course. You have to poke.
Alright, be safe out there.
Most important rule, not only one octopus. All of them.
I like that.
See you guys, enjoy.
See you, man. Have a good weekend.
You too, boys.
It's been pretty choppy this morning.
Yeah. I entered a long earlier on ESX at 139. 139.25. The target at 147. You got close, and then pull all the way back.
Oh, 139. Okay, so you're like around your entry at now, and then 147. You're that high up there. Okay. Looks like MQ's going back up.
Yeah, this could be an opportunity to add more, but I haven't been adding to any of my positions lately, so I'm just gonna make a mental note of it.
Solid. Yeah, this is an area that MQ's seen a lot of resistance up here, like 150-ish. We'll see. Yeah, even on the hourly, like the volume profile just shifted right up to 150 as it got up here. Definitely a lot of volume.
Okay.
We'll see though. I mean, there's still 35 minutes in the hourly candle, so. But so far, in the past 25 minutes, the majority of volume's up here. Yeah, not a lot of movement, honestly. The range is pretty small on NQ.
Yeah.
Kind of uncharacteristic. breaking. Looks like it's strong.
Yeah, just need ES to follow suit.
Another thing that I noticed about what I was saying with those like stacked high volume areas on the 1 hour is that it seems to be, I guess it seems to be like a target for liquidity sweeps. Like I had one up at like 37 area, and right off the open we ran up and hit it and then swept all the way down, dropping like, I don't even know, what is that, like 40, 50 points right off the open.
Right.
And then we moved higher, and I had a bullish one at like 104, 105, and then price pulled back and like swept that and then rallied to new highs. And then I noticed yesterday it was the same thing. When we had that one at, what is it, like 870 or so, like price rallied higher and then it pulled back and hit that like 870 pretty much on the dot, and then rallied to new highs, like went, I don't even know, like almost 200 points off that.
Yeah, I've noticed whenever you are like pointing out certain areas, that a lot of the times it lines up with where I have liquidity marked out.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of cool how it lines up like that sometimes.
for sure. I just went back and I was just noticing, and it seems like, I guess if you have like a bullish, like an area that I would expect to act as support, and we have like a bullish move up, a lot of times like price will pull back to that area like really quickly and then reverse really quickly, or like vice versa. Like we were kind of selling off, we rallied up to test that area this morning, and as soon as we hit it, just like sold right back off again.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's kind of hard because I was like reviewing it when I was back testing, and I realized that like I feel like a lot of times it doesn't allow me to, because part of my strategy is waiting for like a 5-minute candle close for confirmation. But with those like sweeps, you can't really wait for a 5-minute close because it's already gone.
Right. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
So maybe, maybe I just have to try it trading with like a smaller size until I get comfortable. But it's kind of crazy how accurate it is. It's also
maybe
just,
wait for like a 1 minute or 2 minute close, not necessarily 5.
for sure. Yeah, I think the 1 minute might be the play on that.
Yeah.
Shit's so addicting, dude. I think I get more addicted to it when I take a loss, honestly.
Oh my god, just do something.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling, dude.
It stops at 135. I thought it was just gonna get me out.
Wow. Yeah. Your first take profits at 47?
Yeah. And then second one is like 64. Probably just set my stop at break even, walk away for the day.
Yeah.
Set alerts or something. But this first one's gotta get hit for that to happen. Whoa. Alright. Alright, brother. I'm gonna bounce.
Sounds good, man. Have a good weekend. Happy Valentine's
Yes.
Day. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it. I'll catch you on Monday.
Sounds good, man. Take it easy.
Peace.
Later. Well, today's been a little slow. I took one trade. It was a win. There's one trade that I really wish I hit, honestly, and it was this pullback to 104 right here. And it's actually where I took profit. I was in a short position. I think I should have shorted the initial time and then waited for a pullback here for a long. And then that would have been a freaking double whammy to Jammy, but what can you do? So now I'm just waiting to see what happens. Don't really love anything I'm seeing at the moment. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. The 105 active support before, but I think that liquidity already kind of got swept and made its move. So I would next look for something around like 78. 78, yeah, right in there. Do there or if I don't know. Do that. $15-minute telling us 15 minutes probably all. This is wonky though. Look at these wicks. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, 15-minute might indicate a little bit of push to the upside. I mean, still making higher highs, higher lows. I don't know. We'll stick around for a little bit. I won't force anything. I would like to take one more winning trade with full size. Be up over 400. That'd be beautiful. Be up over 400. Yeah, we're just gonna be patient today. Reason not to be. Kind of curious to see how this 1 hour candle closes and the volume associates. Right now it's looking at the doji, and that volume's right in the middle, which means it's pretty balanced. Doesn't really tell us one thing or the other. And if that's the case, then there's not a lot to do. So it's really just, I mean, the drop and then the retest of that stacks liquidity up here. The drop, absolutely gorgeous. And then the move up and then pull back into liquidity at like 105, 104, absolutely beautiful. I feel like those were kind of the two moves. I kind of got in on a little secondary action. Wish I took that trade full size now. Or took this trade and then took this trade full size. Two full size wins would be absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that's 760. Full size win is 380. I would like to hit a, and I don't want to rush it, but I would like to hit a full size win. I'd like to have a nice move and get us back to where we were before yesterday, because yesterday should have been avoided, in all honesty. And I think it's hill sprints and upper body weightlifting. I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing. last 5 minutes pretty bullish. Now we're retesting, formed a higher low. Kind of tested that 105 area again. That was the entry potentially. That wick in there. Good volume. And then the hold. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was yapping and I missed it. I mean, shoot, even here. Not quite there yet, but that could have been an entry had we waited for 5 minutes. That's 8 to 10. Makes sense it would be right in that area as well. Almost too perfect. But 8 out of it. Looking pretty bullish. Yeah, wow. Alright. New high on the day. Well, all right. Potential pullback from a higher low at um 27, 28. I'm pretty fast about it, so we'll see. We also have that 15-minute. We're in a 5-minute fair value gap. We have 15-minute close with the volume up high. Alright. That 5-minute looking like. I'd like to see it come down a little further. Like we might not get that though. So like the 5-minute, that neither of those look very good to the upside, but the 1 hour is very bullish. And I think we come lower because the declining volume on this move up, kind of like a bull or bear flag. I mean.
Littered through here with $2,000 on each one.
Alright, see if we pull back to that 28, 28, 28. We're in there. We also have a fair value gap right there on the 5 minute that hasn't been touched, and that's right where that is, around 26. It'd be a very interesting little target. So far, it's holding this fair value gap on 5 minutes as well. That would be a pretty big pullback, but I think it's possible, and I think it would give me a much better risk reward than, say, taking something. I don't really like taking a trade now. But I could be wrong. It could just take off and I never get in. Well, potentially that was the entry. I didn't really like it because we had declining volume. In fact, volume's kind of low. We might still get this move back down into here. We'll see. I'll stick around for another 20 minutes or so, and after that I'm out. Everything looks pretty bullish on the 1 hour. But yeah, we had high volume on the drop. Had a nice hammer, but on declining volume. And we had kind of weak price action on this bounce on declining volume. And then we held this area and moved higher, but I'm looking for 30 points. He hasn't even gone 20. So maybe about 20. That to me just wasn't really a great risk reward. And I had no reason to enter there. You know, 15 minute volume node's way up here. 15 minutes bullish with volume nodes way up there. That's not a great sign. Regardless, we're heading higher apparently. 5 minute. Was there any reason? No, there wasn't. Not a great volume profile in that candle. This one has the best one right here. It's right in that fair value gap, right in the middle, closed quite a bit higher. It was like 10 points higher. We might get an opportunity here. Lines up a lot of things. Lines up with a nice volume note on the 1 hour, on the 5 minute, fair value gap on the 5 minute. It would technically be a higher low after setting a higher high. We'll see. We'll see if we get that pullback into it. If we do, I think I'm gonna take it. Alright, see if we get this pullback. Love to see it. I'd love to see a pullback, return to high bid. Let me hit that trade. A perfect trade. It's been so elusive. Alright, let's not send it. If we get that pullback into that area, get an Ensky. If we're not, then we're not. But if we hit and get a good move to the upside, I might just bring my stop loss to break even. There's a lot of ifs. He still has to get down there and fill me, which is like 20 points away. 17 points away. It's not a big move. Do that, but Either I get a sniper entry here or I don't. There's really no in between. Alright, I'm in. We'll see. We'll see if it gets me there. I was hoping to see a better reaction to the upside. We're not quite getting that, so yeah, I'm like a little Elsky. And that'll do it. It's a loss on the day, and we are down 120 on the day. Yeah. Hmm. I'll try one more. We did hit that previous level. I think that that could potentially, you got some nice volume on the 1 minute. Hmm. Volume's pretty low. I want to see a nice move out of this area. It looks like it wants to break higher here. I'd love to see it return back up to, say, 150, somewhere in there. That'd be a decent move. I think we're gonna put stop loss to break even. Sorry, I have an L on the day, so I'm not really trying to get blasted, but it might be a little premature. I think we see it though. The momentum that, like that break with high volume, nice bullish. We're looking good on the 5 minute so far. Give me 150. Give me 152 just to be safe. Give me 150. Oh, that would be beautiful. Looks like it wants it. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing in the way is this volume node right here at 45 on this big drop, right? Kind of top of that fair value gap. My goodness. Alright, we're gonna move this. We'll wait. I think. Don't do that. Come on. Break a little higher for me. I just want to lock in profit if it does start to pull back after hitting that fair value gap. Give me a pump. Give me like a 20-point pump to the upside. I know you want it. Okay. Now I have my runner. My runner will be somewhere up in here. And this is basically just if we can get back towards that high day. I don't know if we do. Yeah, I probably should have just kept my first take profit at that 30 points. Paid attention to that fair value gap because it rejected right off that high volume node, right there, right at 45, and that would have been exactly 31 points. I should be happy with. That I got like 20 points, a little over 20. Yeah, ideally I get that 30, and it would have hit too. Extra, $100 or so. So could have managed that a little bit better. I moved my profit up more, and sometimes being greedy will get you. But regardless, we're in profit on the day. Whatever happens, happens. Like we might be headed lower. Formed a lower high. Still lots to learn. If we do get a bounce here, I'll raise my stop below this little swing low. That bounce kind of died out. We got some nice volume off the bottom, but meh, it's just kind of grinded lower here. So I think we're probably gonna get stopped out on this runner. A little ambitious, going for kind of like high day. But if we get it, that's, you know, 100 points on a single contract. So we're just on a rip. Stick to it. The real thing that I should have done is just always take that first profit, that 30 points, and then also it lined up pretty perfectly with the fair value gap in this high volume node that we rejected off of. So, you know, probably could have been a little bit more conscious of that. And then avoided taking this. I'm definitely going to wait for confirmation on the 1 minute. For example, like that, or like that, the high volume hammers on the 1 minute on the sweep liquidity. Instead, I just entered and we didn't get a confirmation and it stopped me out. So, kind of a bonehead. Good lord. Alright, that's what I'm taking on now. Alright, we ended up 96 or so dollars up on the day. Not great. Awesome. And that's it for me. We're done.